Okay, taking a look at 14.4 applications of quadratic equations. I've pre-written these up because these problems get a little long, and you should use the note packet that's on Talon with my handwritten notes. But the first problem says that we're looking for two positive integers whose difference is 93. So that's why we have this x minus 93. And then it says those two integers the product of those two integers is 2950. So that's why we write the first one times the second one. So once I have this, I can manipulate it into standard form here. And then I could use the quadratic formula, or I could factor this. Now this one's factorable. It takes a little searching to find the factors that work. But once we solve this, we get x is 118 and x is negative 25. But this one here, we have to rule out because the problem says we're looking for the positive integer. So we can take this positive integer 118, put it up here for x. And then we can take 118 minus 93 and find out this 25. Now you could test this and multiply those together, and you'll see that you get 2950. Okay, so the second one says that we have one integer is 30 more than 25 times the other. So that's where this equation is, or this expression is set up here. And then it says the product of these two, so there's the product again, is 21,895. So what we can do here is we can put this equation in for y1, and we could put this equation in for y2 in RTI-84, or Desmos is a little bit easier. But remember, when you put this into Desmos, you have to type in y equals 21,895. So what that's going to do is it's going to give us this horizontal line that comes across here. It's kind of got not perfectly horizontal, but we get that at 21,895. And then what's going to happen with this is, because we're going to get this x squared, we're going to get a parabola. And I already know what's going to happen here because I've graphed this, but the parabola kind of comes this way, and then it ends up intersecting our horizontal line right there. What we can do is we can click on this right here, and we'll find out that this intersects at 21,895. This is our x value right here. So we can come back up here. This is x is equal to 29. And then the other one, when we put in 29 for the x value, we get 755. Okay. And again, you could multiply these two numbers together, and you'll see you get 21,895. So another one here, it says that one number is the square of another number. The square of another number is then the reading of the problem says that the sum of those two numbers is 2,450. So I can manipulate this into standard form by subtracting 2,450. I could use, and there's various ways to solve this, but I chose the quadratic formula. You could factor this. It might work out, and I know that it would. It just takes some searching. But using the quadratic formula or a quadratic formula calculator on the internet, you would eventually arrive at this statement where you have your plus or minus here. Okay. But since the problem states we're looking for the positive solution, we're gonna rule this one out because it would cause a negative solution. And we end up getting from this math here that x is equal to 49. Okay, so once we find out that x is equal to 49, we can come back up here and put in 49 for x, and then we can square 49 to get our other values. So the two numbers are 49 and 2401. Okay. So that's the first three from 14.4.